We just received the very final hotfix of the season, and you'll never believe who returned to the Fortnite map. And with time running out in Chapter 3, Season 3, with us having less than 2 weeks left, that means our next battle pass is right around the corner. I'm gonna be hooking up a bunch of people with the thumbs up button on this video with the Season 4 battle pass. So once you hit it, make sure you leave a comment down below with your epic ID. I thought this season was gonna be chill because the name of it is literally vibin'. But that couldn't be further from the truth, as the reality tree is starting to go crazy by sucking more and more energy out of the 0 point, spreading a mysterious black goo across the map, and even the return of one of the most evil characters in Fortnite history. But first, look how close we are to 4.27 million subscribers. We couldn't be any closer. It truly would mean the world to me if you could hit that subscribe button and be my 4,270,000 subscriber. Last video, I asked you guys to name this emote, and there's a bunch of people on the screen right now who got it right. For this video, we have a new emote. If you know the name of this, make sure to leave it down below in the comments. We've wasted too much time. Someone has made the return. We have a ton to talk about. Let's hop into a game and let's get into it. Now, before we hop in game and check out the character that is returned, first things first, here in Chapter 3, Season 3, a brand new character was just introduced onto the Fortnite island that actually helps out a ton in explaining this season's storyline. And to check them out for yourself, once you're in game, just head towards the very top left corner of the map, where you will find this absolutely massive estate. Now, this is where the character is located, and the character's family actually owns this massive house. I'm talking about the Sabina NPC, ladies and gentlemen. Upon going up to her, she'll ask if you need something taken care of. At first, I thought she was asking if I had a house or something that needs watching, because at first it appears that's all the Sabina NPC is doing is house sitting for her family. But if you read her description, it says Sabina was raised for a life of luxury and intense corruption, a requirement to keep up her family's estate, but she cast it all aside for a more honest vocation, an assassin for hire. We're able to get more answers by jumping in game and heading to this barn right outside of Reality Falls, where you will find the Cuddle Pool NPC, and when you go up and talk to him, they'll ask her if she needs any backup on her job, obviously referring to her being an assassin, while the Cuddle team leader, who's a close relative of Cuddle Pool, tells Sabina that it takes guts to leave the life she had behind, obviously referring to her life of riches that her family blessed her with and her choice to become an assassin. And then finally, we have the Sunbird NPC, who says that your parents miss you, but they understand you must go at it alone. For the life of me, I can't figure out who Sabina is here to assassinate, but I imagine she's seeking revenge, as the description for her back bling literally says settle the score, and her pickaxe also says to forget nothing as well, essentially hinting that Sabina isn't just an assassin, but is actually here on the Fortnite island to get revenge. And we're just about to showcase the character who returned. First, I actually think I've solved the mystery about Sabina. Now, we know that Sabina comes from a very, very wealthy family and has 2 parents, as mentioned by the Sunbird NPC. And I'm sure you can see where this is going, but since Midas and Marigold were some of the richest characters in Fortnite history, because both of them were literally made to gold, and everything Midas touches turns to gold, it stands to reason that the giant estate that Sabina is staying at could actually belong to Midas and Marigold, while Sabina herself is actually the daughter. This is further supported by a painting in the attic of the estate, where you can see what appears to be a ghost version of Midas, and even another painting that appears to show that mysterious Marigold Island that showed up during Chapter 2. But either way, make sure you pay attention to this character, because I imagine this is only the beginning. But you're also going to want to keep your eye on this 0 point, because each week it's been changing more and more, all caused by the energy now coming out of the 0 point and being absorbed by the reality tree. And this is what the members of the 7 are currently trying to stop, as they conduct the research in the biolab located under the Synapse station. But it looks like they're quickly running out of time, as the black goo has already started covering the Fortnite map, as well as the 0 point at the very center of the map has also experienced some huge changes. You're definitely not gonna want to miss this, so to check it out for yourself, just head towards the center of the map. Now, you'll notice, looking at it when you're above water doesn't really appear to have any changes at all, but listen to what happens when we go underwater. So we'll move our camera like this. That should sound familiar because it's the exact same sound that the 0 Point in Chapter 2 Season 5 made, which was an unstable version of the 0 Point that was made unstable after Galactus's attempt to steal it during the live event, which later put the entire map in danger as the 0 Point was about to implode, which is exactly what we saw during the Zero Crisis event in Chapter 2 Season 6. It looks like history is starting to repeat itself since the 0 Point in Season 3 is starting to destabilize, which I can only imagine is leading up to our next Fortnite live event. Speaking of live events, it's finally time to cover the character who has returned, being one of the most evil people in all of Fortnite history, is also a part of the end of Chapter 2 live event, obviously being the Cube Queen. Now you can't forget that the Cube Queen is actually a member of the Last Reality, which is basically that massive rift we saw open up during the end of Chapter 2 event with all of the alien spaceships. One of these ships are more important than all of the others, being the big one that's known as the Cube's Cradle. And before we hop in game and actually check out the new character, we're pretty sure that all of this is leading up to the return of that giant Cube Cradle ship, as you're able to spot the most powerful cube in Fortnite history, being the Golden Cube located on the back of the ship. And what makes the Golden Cube so special and powerful is that it acts as the catalyst for cube reproduction, meaning as long as the Golden Cube exists, they're able to create as many cubes as they want. Most importantly, it's the only item capable of opening up the rift to the Last Reality, which is still out there in the Fortnite universe, because at the end of the Chapter 2 event, the Cube Queen finally came in contact with the water. You'll notice that the Last Reality portal simply closed up in the sky, meaning the Golden Cube as well as the Cube's Cradle is still out there in the universe. But here's where things get crazy. So we already know that the Cube Queen obviously came from the Cube's Cradle ship. It's essentially the main hub for cubes on the Fortnite map, where they create more and more cubes each and every single day. But we also know that that is where the Bloom Watcher is located, which is the character who was most recently introduced in the Season 3 trailer, where she's able to watch over the entire Fortnite loop by using her little ball, meaning that the Cube Queen and the Bloom Watcher almost 100% have to be working together. The Bloom Watcher just used the Cube Queen to help take control of the Fortnite map, which obviously wasn't very successful the first time around, as it literally resulted in the map flipping over. And you can't forget about the origin either, because if you remember, his very first selectable style actually shows him to be a prisoner with the exact same colors and styles that the Cube Queen has, giving us reason to believe that in the Origins past, he actually worked with the Last Reality. I don't think we need to worry about him too much because he's currently missing on the Fortnite map, but I'm sure in Season 4, when the Origin returns, we'll figure out more about his sketchy past. Now, you may remember in the last video I posted when I showed you one spot on the Fortnite map where you were actually able to spot a ton of the Rift Butterflies, and these Rift Butterflies are very closely associated with the Cube Queen, as they all originate from the Cube's Cradle ship, and we even saw the Cube Queen crush one in the trailer. Well, since the new hotfix 2 days ago, the Rift Butterflies can now be found almost across the entire Fortnite map. I was able to find a ton of them located right by the reality tree, and then I was also able to find them pretty much everywhere else. It seems like the new hotfix, they added them literally everywhere. At first, I thought there were only 3 different colors, being the blue, the purple, and the gold, each referring to a different cube we had on the Season 8 map, but I was wrong because there's actually a pink version of the Rift Butterfly as well, which was likely referring to the pinkish red secret cube that was hidden underneath the Season 8 map. And on top of that, if you go to the Joneses POI, you're able to find a bunch of cubes, and one of them being a red cube that we've never seen before. There's a good chance that this red Rift Butterfly is hinting at a brand new red cube that will likely be a major part in Chapter 3 Season 4, probably even bringing the return of the Last Reality yet again. As soon as we have more information, like the Cube Queen appears, or even the red cube, I'm gonna make a tweet over my Twitter account, @HomeGamesYT. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.